94.1 KRBE, a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric, featuring Special K and Sam.
All right, all of us use social media in different ways. There are some people who are like, oh, I just can't stand that. I turned off my Facebook years ago, but then, you still have it. Or you make the announcement, I'm turning off Facebook. And then you make the announcement, I'm back on Facebook. Whatever it is you choose to go, whatever lane, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, what's another one? Snapchat. There's, I don't know, it's probably something we don't know about yet. Some small percentage knows about. Right? Okay. Everybody uses it differently. And we've heard phrases like fishing.
Yeah, you're looking for something. You want to,
Throw
maybe
out the
fishing
rod.
for a compliment or for sympathy or for whatever.
Yeah. And you just want you're living off the comments of people
Facebook
like
fishing.
Facebook fishing.
Yeah.
So there's this article about how we as people fall into 4 social media styles.
Okay.
How we utilize it or what we do with it. And here they are. So which one are you? The first one is socially steered users. You're driven by peer pressure. Now, so that doesn't elaborate on what peer pressure is driving me to what, I have to be on it because I feel like, I'm missing out if I'm not on it.
To be a part of something?
That's got to be what it is, right?
Or I would think if someone does a trend, you feel peer pressure that you have to do a trend, and that's why you're posting it.
Say,
something
hey, I'm
that-
hip, I'm up to date with everybody else.
That's what.
Like they're trying to bring the ice bucket challenge back.
Yeah.
Again?
Kids are doing that. Like
Yeah, kids
12
are-
and 14-year-olds are
I'm
doing
like,
that.
yeah, we lived it. We did it.
Was that like
you guys
what-
were like 1 when it happened, so I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
New.
decade ago,
Right.
wasn't
That's
it?
new to them. The second group that we fall into is automatic browsers. We just scroll without purpose. And usually you're full of regret when you're done. You're like, wow, the 4 hours just flew right by.
It does get
The
out
problem
of
is
control.
then
Scrolling,
you like something, you
scrolling.
watch it, and then they give you 5 more of the same.
Oh, yeah.
Like from here's prompts on GPT you can use. Here's Tesla.
Yeah, the
stuff.
algorithm.
Or here's whatever you're watching, sports. Oh, here's that team. Here's 5 different videos. It's like, okay.
You are so
Actually,
correct.
You know what I didn't realize was a thing until I saw that. ABC does these things, I feel like once a quarter with Oprah about AI or the shots for weight loss, all these things, kind of like an Oprah show for 1 hour. She did one on artificial intelligence, and the first guy she interviewed was the guy, I think it was the first guy. He said, I'm the one that invented endless scrolling. I didn't even know that was a thing for him to invent because he goes, before I put it together, you couldn't just endlessly scroll and scroll and scroll.
It would stop at the end of that
It would stop
one
at
link.
some point. But I invented that, and it's like his regret. Like now there's doom scrolling and all this stuff, and the way people have taken it, they just are never ending scrolling. I'm
Never
thinking, wow,
ends.
that's crazy.
And you always want to get to the end. You're thinking someday I'll get to the end.
And you won't get to the
That's
end.
why you keep scrolling.
The third social media style is deeply invested user. You're tied up in identity and goals, but you're still overdoing it. You're tied up in your identity and your
know what that
goals of what you
means.
want, but you're overdoing it. Deeply invested. I feel like that's somebody who's just always on it, has to always be posting about it, always on it, has to be, make sure they're present. You see my likes, you see my scrolls, how many interactions do I have? Always in it.
Yeah.
Deeply invested.
yeah.
Okay, and the fourth one is Goldilocks user. Just the right balance, using social media meaningfully, but not too much. Doesn't say the percentages of how many Americans fall in this, but they say if you're in the Goldilocks group, you have the least regret and the best mood. Researchers say if platforms tailored their designs to these different user types, like offering tools for self-control or helping manage peer pressure, it could help people spend time online more intentionally instead of just wasting
See,
it.
I think
I like that.
we should all want to be a Goldilocks. Like yesterday, I think I'm much happier when I'm staying off of it. Like being all alone. I went through a horrible breakup and I'm just sitting there alone in my house scrolling. And as soon as I learned to just put the damn phone down, go out for a walk or do something, I'm a lot happier. And
That's
I
like
just
it's
starting to stay away from it.
It's good for just to see what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
Right.
So I
Entertainment.
do it for the show.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you were not on this show, if you had a 9
As soon
to
as
5
I'm done
job,
with this, I'm throwing my phone in the water. In the
no, I'm
bayou.
just curious.
I'm
if you
not looking
had
at
a
social
9
media
to
ever
5
again.
corporate job where we're not broadcasting to millions of people around the world, how much investment in Instagram or TikTok do you think you would have? Eric first.
0.
0. Not even a little bit.
Well, now I'm so used to it, so it's part of my fabric.
I feel like you're addicted to it.
yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Biggest TikToker in the room is Eric for sure.
Absolutely.
fun.
How about you, Sam?
I hate it.
Well, I feel like it would be fun to be an influencer. So I think I would have to be much more hands-on than what I am now. I would say I'm Goldilocks. I like to post and share intimate things that I think are appropriate to share, but I don't share everything. But yeah, I think I would probably be the same maybe if I would do like an influencer route. But if I wasn't, then I would try and stay disconnected.
So I think Kevin and I are the least. Like you three put more stuff. I'm more of a voyeur. I like to watch and look at stuff.
But you know why that is,
I put
Eric?
stories up once in a while, but Kevin and I don't.
I don't
Put as
open it
much.
or post on it. These
I'll
boys.
see some of your stories. Maybe Booster does it.
Booster does
Yeah, when you
more.
guys are having a great time.
Yes. So
Yeah.
if you want to see really what I'm doing secretly, follow
You
Booster.
follow Booster. It's true.
You want to
Yeah.
give out his handle?
No, I don't
Okay.
think. I don't
Because
think.
then he'll really open up the window to his life.
The floodgates.
But sometimes people.
I don't think I'd post more though. If
Okay.
if I was not doing this job, but probably even less. I wouldn't care anymore unless I need to promote my real estate. You know, like
gotta
sell
promote
this
something.
house.
He's a mogul.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really know how I would. I don't know how I would be using social media if I had an 8 to 5 job that wasn't public. I'm not really sure because the dynamic of what I've seen in my parenting world or like, your athlete world with kids or all these different things, there are people who live and die by the post. Mm-hmm. I just don't see myself living and dying by the post because I'm too exhausted. Y'all, I'm that kind of person. If I'm posting it, I hate to post it because I got to take forever. Oh, you didn't tag anybody. You wasted that post by not hashtagging this or
put so many
tagging
things
that
on it.
Oh, yeah.
or putting the emoji on there. It takes time.
But you're a mom in the trenches right now.
Like yesterday when I was at Katy Perry, the first one before she started, I put at Katy Perry and I put first show of the tour. The rest of the posts, I just posted a couple of times, but I didn't sit there not enjoying the song because I was too busy trying to tag and hashtag. Yeah. I just threw them up there. But some people be like, well, you're not doing it right because you should have like hashtag this, maybe tag Toyota Center, done this, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I just want to like
Sometimes you just want to be in
share
the
it.
moment.
Yeah,
That's
share it.
Yeah,
But some people who couldn't
enjoy it.
go might want to see what they missed.
Right. Or when you look back at it. Like I said, I use mine as like a time hop to kind of figure out like what I did or fun memories. Like, oh, I
Right.
totally forgot that we
I
did
wish
that.
I
but
could
there's-
disable time hop.
There's photos of that. You can.
It's not hard.
You can? So never you don't get reminded of things?
Yes.
Did you guys see this
During
story?
commercial, show me your Facebook.
You know what you're
page.
talking about? Like if one of your family members need an organ,
Yeah.
Yeah.
donate, you
Transplant.
Do it. You guys would all do it, right?
You want to
Of
save your
course.
kidneys in case
Of
somebody in your
course.
life needs one.
Depends what family member.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Really? 39% of Americans would donate to a family member. That's it.
That's it.
31.
39.
Oh, 39.
That's terrible.
Less than half.
Oh.
I thought not even. Yeah, way less than half.
I would instantly.
And family member could be anybody, y'all. It could be your kid, it could be your mom, it could be your sibling.
What if it's like your great, 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 great aunt?
Well, then
I don't
she'd
think
always
your
be
great,
dead,
great,
so
great aunt
I'd be
would
like,
wanna
I'm
take
not
it.
wasting my organ on you. You're 98.
Well, you also got to think like if you've got kids and you're worried, like, hey, one day maybe they might need this from me, but I've already given it to Uncle Joe.
That's your uncle, and he's got kids.
And
You wanna
there's
save
only
that?
one organ though. You can donate and still live, right?
No,
do
that's not
kidney?
true. You
You
can
do a partial
actually
liver?
you can do a
Or
partial
no?
liver. Yes,
can.
exactly, because the liver can
Yeah.
regenerate.
Oh, well, so they slice off a piece of your working liver and they implant it in someone else. Now,
Now, the
I
only
was thinking they
instance-
couldn't do that with Eric.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Eric is
Mine's been
fine.
tried, true tested. It's,
The only time you can't is if the liver has cirrhosis, because it's a scar tissue, and if you tried to transplant it onto it, it would just form more scar tissue.
in this, it says 53% would, however, wait in line at the DMV for them. 53%. I would not do that.
Hell no.
I'd rather give you an organ than go
You're
wait.
not kidding. Have a kidney. I'm not sitting through that.
I hate the DMV.
Didn't George Lopez got a kidney from his now ex-wife?
Yeah.
Well, they were
He got the
married.
kidney.
They were married at the time.
And then
He got
Then
the
he
kidney and he
divorced.
gave her the boot.
And Selena Gomez got a kidney from her best friend, or she gave
sounds
her
like a
best friend
country
the kidney.
song.
No, she got
She got the kidney.
She got
Right.
the kidney.
I got the boot.
I got the kidney. She got the boot.
Yeah, it's crazy. Here's a little tense question because some people could be really polarized on this. When you are pregnant, I don't know how many people know this. When you give birth in the hospital, you have tons of people coming to your room constantly for different things, right? They're checking you. They're checking the baby. There's paperwork. There's birth certificate. There's this, that.
Why would you get to sleep?
They
wake
bombard
up?
you with so many things that
gosh,
you have to be woken up for. And one of them, Sam, for me, and I think tell me if it's still happening, Santiago's 2 years old, is cord blood banking.
What's
cord
that?
blood banking.
Is that the umbilical cord?
They'll take the blood from the umbilical cord and they'll bank it because they say
It'll cure
if for any
something.
reason your
Stem
child has
cells?
XYZ disease,
Yeah.
the cord blood is so vital to saving that child from who knows what might come up.
Right.
And then you sign up with this cord blood bank, and every month you're paying them to store this umbilical cord you've never seen, or the cord blood from the umbilical cord, whatever it is. They have to. They don't have the umbilical cord. There's some process that you have to have a timeline to get it done or else you miss the window. So I did it with my first child.
Oh, did you? I did not. I was like,
I did
and then
my
I was
son.
like, I don't know, because you have so much fear. Like, well, you don't know.
They get
Do you still have it banked somewhere?
when you're a rookie.
And I do, and I'm thinking, please text me at 37530. I hate to even say the question, is that a scam? But has anybody listening right now to this show know anybody or actually is the person that needed the cord blood from the bank?
Or do they donate it to
Right.
other kids, or does it only go to?
Well, if you
only
cord
works
blood
for that
bank
one
it for
person?
yourself, you're keeping it for
You
yourself.
don't.
specify.
And I think for my second child, I donated it, but it's kind of hazy because the second delivery was really tense with emergency C-section and crying and crazy and chaos. So I don't remember what happened there. But somebody texted me at 37530. Have you ever had to use the cord blood that you banked?
And do
Or
you
is
have
that
to?
like a scam?
Do you have to go back and check? Like, oh, it's been like my kids are grown now, or
I think 10 years. I feel
does
like
it
was like
expire?
that's
an
what I'm saying.
expiration
I'm
date
not
or
paying for
something.
that.
I remember like 98 doing it.
That's
for my
crazy.
Yeah.
son
Wow.
because you feel guilty. Like I got to
You
do it.
do.
Because you're like, what if
Yeah.
something happens? That cord
Right.
blood could have
And then you could've
been
kept
so
it.
vital to
because
save
I
their
didn't wanna
life
pay
from this crazy
$400.
disease.
That's very true. I know. I don't think I did with Santiago.
Yeah, I just feel like is it a scam?
Yes.
I almost feel bad to ask if it's a scam, but
should
I
have
don't
loved that
know
one.
any stories. Somebody said I just
How
donated.
shady. Yeah.
Another person said yes, those places are real and help people. But my question is, do you know anybody who's had to use it?
Right.
Anybody listening know anybody else that had to use the cord blood?
And can you keep the placenta? I've heard people put that in the garden,
People eat that.
eat it. and
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
Make-
And they pulverize it into
Pills.
powder or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how
of
do you
like
do
our
that? Like, hey, do you
proteins.
have a doggy bag for that when you're done?
no, I'm sure they
I
put it
think
in some kind of
They
medical
put
container.
it, yeah,
Oh,
like in a
they-
medical
they won't
container
give it to
or
you.
like a cooler.
Will they give it to you?
You don't walk
if
out the
you
door
ask
with it,
for
do you?
it, yeah.
Oh, I
Are you
don't know about
serious?
that. That's medical.
like-
I don't think they'll give that to you.
I think they will. Cause I
Somebody
feel like
text
people
us
do
and
that.
have the answer right because we're
That's
sitting
like-
here bouncing
Yeah, a lot
this
of
around.
That's like
This
the
sounds
ladies
crazy.
that like put their breast milk in jewelry and then they wear that all around.
What?
I got the text.
Or
Okay, tell me,
Did you?
Kevin.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, I had to use the cord blood for my 8-year-old who was diagnosed with cancer. It worked, and
Nice.
she's in
Whoa.
remission.
Oh my
Thank
God,
God.
yay! Then it's not bad to bank it. Oh, I love that. Okay, good. That
Now, how
makes
do
you
you
feel
find it?
good. Oh, you have your account and they send you the invoice
Yeah, you
every
talk to your
month.
doctor.
And if you,
there's
like,
different
lose the
companies
number-
that are the bank, the cord blood bank people.
You know how it is? Like you get those little business card things with
they
the number
know
on
when
it.
you're all delusional.
Eric,
They're
did you
like,
ever-
Is this the name you want to name your baby?
Oh my God, Eric, did you
sure.
ever, when you got your vasectomy? Like, I remember I put some on ice, and I don't know if it's still there or not. I paid for them to store it in case I changed my mind and ever wanted a kid.
Oh dear.
Well, that
Did
means
you do
just
that?
got living
Hell
seed
no. I
running
don't
around.
want anybody. This-
Color 10. You want to have my child?
There should be no more of me around.
Gosh. Another
No.
person said they used the cord blood this past year, so that's 2.
That's good that it
That's
works.
fantastic. That's such
And then
great
someone
news.
said they saved their placenta.
Now,
They
you can
got
tell the
it.
doctor to save it, and they'll put it in a Tupperware thing and give it to you.
They're not going to send it home.
Someone
I'm
said
serious.
they had,
That's what I just asked them.
they had it encapsulated.
yeah.
What's
Wow.
that mean?
So they
put it in
put it in like
dry it out, pulverize it, and they put it in capsule form.
So that you can
Ugh.
swallow it.
Oh wait, why would you want to do that?
Is this supposed to be good for your body, nutrients, and like recovery?
Yeah, some weirdo thought of that one too.
So you're just
postpartum.
eating a piece of your own
Don't call
body.
him a weirdo. I'm not
Eating
doing
your own
it,
stuff.
but-
Well, by the way, I'm going to give the listener line
Cannibalism?
number out at 713-278-VENT because somebody texted saying I'm an OB nursing director and I would love to chime in on this content about cord blood banking and placenta and all that. So you can leave us your message there.
Yeah, call it and leave it. We'll get you up here.
713-278-VENT 8368 so we can know more about that. And I'm just glad to know that a lot of people are saying no, it is not a scam. They have definitely seen the benefits of cord blood banking.
But
So
does
I'm
it
glad
work
to
for
know
other
that.
kids? Like when you donate it?
Right.
Somebody said
Like,
they.
It's
Good question.
universal.
Or does it only work? Just
My
for-
friend had leukemia and they used the stem cells from someone who donated.
See, that's awesome.
That's a great job. All right, so good to know. Mom's about to deliver. Sam, Viacord is a blood banking a company maybe you could use.
All right, now we gotta be.
I'll do it for $100 and put it in your freezer.
You'll store it?
Yeah,
That's not how that
Get some
works.
Kevin's
Tupperware.
placenta storage.
Costco has a nice freezer I saw for
deep
It's
freeze.
got wheels on it. It's a big deep freeze.
I don't think
You
it's
could
that
roll
kind
it
of
around.
freezer, y'all.
No.
No?
I think it's one of those like freezers where
Like
you freeze eggs and all,
cryogenic.
all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
like
not
real,
like, you know,
Oh, kind of like the
I'll just put
Skittles.
it in my
Med lab.
kegerator.
How you freeze those Skittles and make them pop?
dehydrate.
Yeah,
Dehydrate.
dehydrate.
With liquid nitrogen
Yeah, does that
or
work?
whatever it is they're doing.
Stop.
No, not like that.
Good.
Turn the dial way back.
All right, 713-278-VENT. That's the listener line number. Now, our direct connection to the studio is 833-390-KRBE. And on this line, we want you to call us so we can rate your secret. You're holding on to something that nobody else knows. you might be really weighed down by this, thinking it's so serious. And you tell us what the secret is, and we're like, it's not so bad. You're really beating yourself up over something that really is like a 3. Or you think it's a 3, and we're all like falling out of our chairs and it's a 12.
10.
You tell us the secret, we'll rate it. 833-390-KRBE. We'll talk to you next on the Roula and Rain Show with Eric.
We're gonna rate your dirty little secret.
104.1 KRVE.
Yeah. Like that. Secrets.
My baby's got us. I thought that song was original for Madonna, but didn't somebody else do that song Secret?
No.
Oh, that wasn't
I
original
think that is an
Madonna?
original.
You're thinking American
okay.
Pie or something.
Oh, yeah. She
Yeah.
remade that. So we want to hear
Correct.
from you right now. 833-390-KRBE. That is 833-390-5723. If you've got a secret.
This might be the shortest segment ever.
Where are
right
you,
now.
Melissa? Melissa has called us twice now in the 8 o'clock hour with amazing stories about bad mother-in-law relationships and not knowing she was pregnant until the baby was 8 months along. And she said she had a secret story she was going to share with us. So
We had 4 lined up. Now we're down to 2.
Uh-oh.
all right, well, 833-390-5723 is our number.
Now's your chance to get in.
You tell us the secret you're carrying, and I know it's not a secret once more than one person knows, but you haven't told anybody, and it drives you crazy. It kind of feels good to get it off your chest, but also if you think it's really heavy, and maybe it's not so bad, we rate it 0 to 10. Or you don't think it's that bad, but we're like, oh no, that's bad.
Change your name and your voice will not sound the same.
Except
No,
that
it
one lady
doesn't
that tried
sound
to
the
call
same.
to change her voice, and we were so distracted by her changing the voice. She's like, well, my
I thought that is a mess up a
son."
lot.
I'm glad you asked.
Hilarious. So hilarious. All right, we're starting with Jordan. Rate your secret. Hi, Jordan. Good morning.
What's up? Good morning.
Hi.
Morning.
Jordan, on a scale of 0 to 10, you are harboring a secret. We're going to tell you where it lands on the scale. What's the secret?
Okay. So, me and my best friend, let's call him Adam. I know he has like a huge crush on me, but
Wait.
I
back up.
have
He has a
big-
what? He has a what?
Crush.
he has a huge crush on me.
Okay.
But I actually have the biggest crush on his brother, and we've low key been dating for like a month now, and I haven't told Adam yet.
Whoa,
That's gonna hurt his
hold
feelings.
on. It's not that you like his brother. You and his brother are in a relationship, and he does not know.
He does not know.
What do you rate it? What do you think in
He's
your head?
BFF.
Ooh, what do you think your secret is?
I feel like it's like a 7, 6.
Yeah, 'cause I was thinking like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
I mean, how close is your friend? You guys
said
really
your
close?
best friends.
He's like my
Bestie.
best friend. Like we're in college together. We're hanging out every single day.
So how does he not know that his brother is your boyfriend? Because if you guys are spending all day together, why isn't he always questioning why the brother's there hanging out? How are y'all getting away with having your own time?
Because after we hang out, I go hang out with his brother, and he comes over to my place.
Man, I'd be so hurt if you didn't tell me.
That would break
Especially
your
because he's
heart.
crushing on you.
Wait, I have a drop for that.
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama.
Is that betrayal? I don't know if it's a betrayal
Well,
because
no, they don't have a
it's a lie by
relationship.
omission.
Right.
He's not betraying him in the
messy
sense
'cause
that
it's family.
yes.
Do you
I
think?
mean,
Do you think your best friend has a crush on you, or you know it? Like you know he wants to be with you?
I know he's told me, but
Oh.
I've rejected him kindly.
oh well,
At least you
Doesn't it
rejected
hurt him
Oh,
being
I
around you
mean,
all the time, knowing
so-
that he
well,
wants
it's-
something?
It's one of those situations, guys, where it's like, oh, and my best friend, if I tell my best friend I want more, it's going to ruin the friendship, or do I do it or do I not do it, right? We get that question a lot.
I hang out with plenty of people I want to bang. You know, it's,
yeah, but
it's just
it goes
It's
beyond
different
that.
in this
He's
case. They're
got romantic
BFFs.
feelings, Kevin.
He has already
That's
told
different.
him he wants to be more than friends. He's been rejected, and the brother is the boyfriend.
Oh man,
that
that's a tough
is going to be very awkward when it's because it's going to come out here unless you and the older brother see your way through things and get over each other here soon. Maybe you can just wait for that to.
Yeah, are you guys dating?
Fizzle out.
Or,
Fizzle out.
are you dating, or are you just like hooking up?
It's I don't know. I think we're dating because we hang
you
out all
caught
the
the
time.
feels.
Oh man, that's
Yeah, that's an
That's an
8,
eight.
y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
an
an
8.
Yeah.
I give you an 8.
Good luck with
Wow.
Oh, let us know when that
Yeah.
explodes.
Jeez.
And
That's
implodes
high
and
on
all
the
that.
scale. We'll need an update on that one because eventually your best friend's going to find out about your relationship with his brother.
You're better off hearing it from you, not his brother. Tell him.
God,
Yeah,
he's
you
already been
think?
kindly rejected too.
I'd rather know from him than my brother say, no, by the way, I'm with
Somehow.
Yeah, like I've grown so close to you as a friend. I can never see us taking it past the friend zone.
Well, he's already told him that. He's rejected
we
him
don't want to
kindly.
ruin our friendship.
Don't want to ruin our friendship. Yep.
But he already knows that. He already knows that the friendship doesn't want to be ruined. But he doesn't know that the brother is in the relationship with the very
You guys
guy
give
he
eights
wants.
too?
Yeah, I'll give an
it's
8.
pretty high on
Yeah.
I
the
feel
scale.
sorry for this guy. It's like an unrequited love. I mean, he definitely has feelings for him that he does not share back.
Okay, but I'm more focused on not only does he have feelings for him, but his brother's getting to enjoy some goods that he wants at the buffet.
Brother gets everything. I get
So
the
those
hand-me-downs.
first
I don't
baked
get that.
If he
All right,
finds
Jordan,
out, he's
let
going
us
to
know
feel
what happens
betrayed.
if and when something happens. Monica is up next. Hi, Monica. Welcome to Rate Your Secret.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
All right, so on a scale of 0 to 10, you tell us the secret, we'll tell you where it falls on the scale. What is it?
Okay. Well, I was just informed that my best friend, who is a male and married, has met someone, but I am very good friends with his wife.
Oh.
And starting, not only is she the same age as one of his kids,
The mistress is the same age as one of his kids?
yes,
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
but she's been joining him for work trips.
Oh,
How did you find out?
He told me, like he just told me.
Oh man, so you can't. Oh,
How did you
Well,
react
then
to
now you
that?
definitely can't say nothing.
Hold on, I want to know how
No.
you reacted. How did you react, Monica? Did you judge him or tell him?
Disappointed.
Did you shame him? Did you tell him real
The
truth?
first thing he said was no. He goes, "Have secret, no judgment." And I said, "Okay, I'll never judge you. What's up?" And he told me, and I was just very quiet because I don't know. It's very hard. Me and his wife are the same age.
That's
And
crappy
we're
of him
going
to do
through-
that.
To put that weight on you.
We're going
you know.
through the same issues. Well, we've been best friends for a long time, and he knows he can tell me anything. I can tell him anything.
Yeah, but he put you in an unfair position because, I mean, my God, you can't just say, hey, I killed somebody. No judgment.
Are you friends with his
Wow.
wife?
Yeah.
like friends,
Yes.
friends though. Or,
But like, yeah, or are you closer to him? And
Was
they're
he
just
your friend
acquaintances?
first and then the wife came along, or you were friends with both of them first?
Correct.
Okay. they were friends.
No, yes.
well, you
So,
got.
yeah. Not that it makes it any better. I'm just trying to.
Well, you can't
see
tell her
how I
now.
would-
You're besties with him.
They do shoot the messenger, too.
Oh, man,
Man, that's a-
Monica,
that's
this
a
is a
10.
heavy secret to
That's
hold.
a
Is
That
he
10.
a
planning on
10.
telling his wife? You sh-
I don't think so.
He's just in the moment right now, enjoying himself.
God, you know what's coming.
I do think that. I don't, and I don't. The reason why I don't want to fully judge is because I don't know everything that goes on in their, their
No,
household
nobody
and
does.
stuff.
Let me tell you the train that's coming down the track.
It's
I can see
hard.
the light. You know when you're at that crossover on Richmond heading towards Westland and you have to look over, you see the lights coming, the train's coming? Monica,
Yes.
his wife, is going to tell you one day, I don't know what's going on with Joe. I feel like something's up. Maybe he's messing around
Do you
behind
know
my
anything?
back. What do you think? And then you're going to be like loaded down.
Better have a good poker face.
Crazy
Yeah.
weighted down.
Run
Like, I don't know.
away.
Any, just run away screaming.
This sucks.
That'll be her answer.
Oh, yeah, I'm giving you a 10.
Yeah,
And
that's
If I could give you
Shame
more
on
than a 10,
him.
I'd give you more than a 10.
Yeah,
Monica,
Shame on
I'm
him, not
sorry
just-
that you have to battle that. That's
Sam, what do you give him?
a 10.
Kev?
That's awful.
I mean, I think it's an 8 because it's not life and death.
No, it's a 10.
Could be.
That's a 10.
Sometimes a
but he's-
betrayal
That has
and a
turned into
breakup
death in
feels
the news,
just as
Kev.
bad.
Yeah, and now she has to deal with
Yeah.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hang out a
Well,
lot?
and the
I wouldn't
other,
hang out with him
the
anymore.
other part that's really heavy on me is I feel like the girl is a gold digger, and I'm not saying that because of her age. I'm saying it because I actually,
You know that she is.
I know a little bit about her,
Mhm.
and yeah, there's no doubt in my head. So, but I can't even tell that to him.
Why
I'm like,
can't you?
You should.
Yeah,
he-
you, if
If
you're
he
your
came
best
for
friend,
you, he's like,
unfair
hey,
position.
no
Yeah.
judgment.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
sleeping around, and then I'd be like, well, no judgment, but she's a gold digger.
yeah, I agree with Sam. You should absolutely tell him your
Yeah,
real opinion.
I
He
agree
brought
with
it
you
to
too,
you.
Sam.
Monica, why don't you feel
Yeah.
like telling him that?
I think you have every right since he put that burden on you.
Heck yeah.
you're right. You're
So you're
right. I
going
will.
to text him back
Yeah.
right now and hang up?
I mean,
well, I
granted,
was on the
I
radio
wouldn't.
and they said
I told everybody.
that I
was
should
all
tell you how
Sam.
I feel. This is another to be continued.
Maybe get a drink and then tell him.
Yeah, Monica, this is not going to end
Hey,
anytime soon because
that's
you
a-
just found out.
That's
yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah. We all need one after that.
Yeah.
And even if they do break up, he'll be
Yeah.
like, I mean, I don't want to say your name, told you. I told her what happened, and then that girl will be mad at you, and you'll lose
Both
Her's
of
a
them.
friend.
You think
too.
you'd throw her under the bus like
Down
that?
the road.
Yeah.
Oh, anybody.
She didn't judge me.
Yeah.
She thought it was fine.
Yikes.
No, you can't say she didn't judge me. He told her no judgment.
But that's
she
what
just
he'll say.
stayed silent.
Right.
That's
Okay.
so selfish on his part. You know, shame
he's
on
already
him
proved
for
it.
cheating, but shame on him for putting her in that position.
Well, Monica, we're going to need
You got
more
all-
to this
pretty much
story
10
as it unfolds.
Except for Kev.
Tell us if that train is coming the right direction or not.
Kevin doesn't think it's that big a deal.
No, it's not life and death. I hold my 10s at life and death.
That could be life or
This
death.
could be life or death, Kevin, because
Someone could get killed
Clara
over that.
Harris served lots of time in prison over the rage she had when she found out her husband had a mistress, and she ran them down and killed him.
Then they die. Then you go, oh, 10.
Life or death. Monica,
Fine,
thank you for
10.
sharing that with us. I'm sorry you are so burdened with this. We feel for you. It is a 10 all the way. And more to come. Let us know what happens with the update. That's for sure. Rate your secret. Okay, I'm done. Tapping out. That's all I need to hear.
Yep, that was good.
If you have something you want to share with us, tell us at the listener line, 713-278-VENT. Coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, your chance to be with us at Lagoon Fest, Texas. Now, it's a free event, but we've got tickets. How does that exactly work? You'll find out next in Scoop on KRBE.
From the Bell Furniture, Unbeatable Bell Prices Traffic Desk, 290 Northwest Freeway, westbound at Barker Cypress. That crash was just cleared out of the way. I-10 Katy Freeway, eastbound at I-45. That wreck was moved to the shoulder. There's still a 5-minute slowdown from Heights. 59 Southwest Freeway, northbound at Chimney Rock. That wreck is gone. There's still a bit of a slowdown from Beach Nut. I'm Becca Parker with your KRBE Traffic Check.
Save on stunning florals at Whole Foods Market. Prime members get 15 stem tulips for $9.99 each through May 13th. Surprise someone special to brighten their day. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply. This report is sponsored by Whole Foods Market.
This traffic report is brought to you by Exclusive Furniture.
Now at Exclusive Furniture, you get a free gift with your purchase. Shop the lowest prices guaranteed, then choose a fabulous free gift. Plus 18 months no interest. Hurry, limited time only. See store for details.
Exclusive Furniture, where low prices live.
The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric is back in minutes with Celebrity Scoop.
104.1 KRBE.
New industries, new inventions bring new challenges legally. For example, the AI-driven semi-trucks. If one of those things hits you, what do you do in that instance? It's kind of confusing because you can't go up and get the truck driver's information, right? Because there's no one in there. So what do? You call Adam Ramsey at 713-ALL-8. I know there's not a lot of them out there right now, but there's a lot of different situations that are kind of new. Uber drivers can get into wrecks while you're in the car. You could become injured there. Well, what happens then? Why don't you go ahead and get that free consultation at 713-ALL-8 so you don't have to call the insurance company first. You can call Adam Ramsey first. You don't pay unless he wins. And of course, big wrecks get big checks. And the Ramsey Law Group is here to help you fight harder. And they are ready for your call at 713-ALL-8. If you're in a jam, call theram.com. That's calltheram.com. Don't become a victim twice. Call Adam Ramsey at 713-ALL-8.
Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE's Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas. And in case you missed the news this week, we announced that we are going to go back on the road to record our podcast, The Raw Feed, on location. It's called the Raw Feed Roadshow. That's what we call it. It is a free event. Anybody could come. We basically do the Raw Feed once a week off the air. This is not a broadcast KRBE session with us. So we call it the Raw Feed because we don't really know where it's going to go. Sometimes it just goes off the rails. Other times, it's just interesting stuff. And we decided to take it on location. So the first time we did it was in Moody Gardens in Galveston. It was great. And patio by the pool. And we announced the new location for the next one we're going to do. A little further the other way on 45. Lagoon Fest, Texas. Yeah. So Lagoon Fest, Texas is the site, but it's not the actual Lagoon Fest, Texas. On the back end of Lagoon Fest, Texas is the Blue Lagoon Bar and Grill. The date is May 17th. It's going to happen at 11 a.m. And that part is free. Anybody can come to the Blue Lagoon Bar and Grill. But what we are giving you now is a pair of tickets to enjoy Lagoon Fest, Texas after it's done. So a day in the sun and some blue waters.
Oh, it's
great.
gorgeous. You're going to love it.
You can get more information on the Raw Feed Roadshow live at krbe.com. But if you're caller 10 right now at 833-390-KRBE, we'll give you 2 tickets to enjoy Lagoon Fest, Texas on that day. May 17th, 11 a.m. is when the Raw Feed Roadshow is going to start. Blue Lagoon Bar and Grill is what you're going to put in your GPS to find us.
And if you don't win, just come on out.
Because the first 104 people are going to get free tickets. Thanks for reminding me about that.
I think what's so fun
Get there early.
Yeah.
Get in there and let's have some fun.
It is fun because you become part of the show. We bring a lot of people into the show when we play the rapid fire quiz.
And then we hang out, take photos,
pictures.
whatever you guys want.
Things like that. So it's going to be really fun. It's
Make
called
you a
the Raw Feed
hamburger,
Roadshow. Yes, I'm going to keep you to that then. I'm
I
gonna
can make a burger, that's about it.
Eric's going to wear his Chef Boyardee hat.
I don't think so. Also, last night, Katy Perry launched the USA leg of her tour right here in Houston, Texas. And I was saying earlier in the 6 o'clock hour, I really wish I could get the behind the scenes on that the decision for the schedule and stuff. But I do know that a couple of years ago, we were giving away Resorts World Katy Perry residency tickets here on KRBE, flying you to Vegas to do that.
Remember we did game month?
Yes, and every single day we played a game, and the grand prize winner was going to win the flyaway. And just from that, a lot of Houstonians on their own bought tickets to her residency.
And they gave us another
and
one.
Her record label noticed that. There were a lot of Houstonians in Vegas for Katy. So I wonder if that came into play. But if you missed that show or you thought, oh, I don't know, Lifetime Store, I don't know, it's fine, whatever, Katy Perry, I enjoyed it way more than I thought. I thought it was one of the best concerts I went to, probably more enjoyable for me because I was with my girls. And it was like they're that age now where they're like into it and they were dancing and it was so fun. And Katy Perry was really interactive with the crowd and talking, and she's funny, and she pulled these girls from the nosebleeds to come down, these high school girls, their little sister who's 7, and it was little sister's birthday. She's 7 years old.
Oh, what a great birthday.
It was great. And Katy Perry does this interactive part of the show where she puts a QR code on the screen, and you're supposed to cue it, and then you vote for which off-label song she's going to do. And she shows you all the different albums, and it's kind of like a video game scene. Like the whole theme is a video game.
So you can
she's
pick
fighting
the
this
song
bad guy
that she plays.
Yeah, she'll give you like a multiple choice, and you pick the 2 songs. Now, the songs that we got were The One That Got Away and Not Like the Movies. Not Like the Movies was a song that was not a radio hit, but she performed it at the Grammys the year she married Russell Brand. And I remember it so well because Katy Perry and I had the same wedding date. Her Russell Brand wedding date was my wedding date 1 year later. She did the Teenage Dream Tour then. Oh, yeah. And in that Grammy performance, it was this real floral swing. And behind her on the projector was that old school, like movie reel, like your parents' old movies of her wedding to Russell Brand. So I thought it was so interesting. That's the one.
Yeah, that one didn't age well.
No, it did not. He's had a lot of
now
bad allegations.
she has her daughter. She has her, Orlando Bloom. She has this great life. But that's the song that was chosen. There's another song that was up on deck called Pearl. I've mentioned Pearl before. You can go deep dive this one later if you want. Maybe if you're Katy Perry. If you have a daughter in your life that you love, or a woman in your life that you love that knows is with a bad man, I want you right now, today, maybe after the show, look at Pearl, look at the lyrics, let that person hear that song. Because the song Pearl is about a woman who has a man in her life who she was a hurricane, but with him, she's just a gust of wind. She was a pyramid, but with him, she's just a grain of sand because he brings her down. And then in the song, eventually, Katy says, I was that grain of sand. I was that gust of wind until like she saw the light and she got rid of the toxic man. I just thought it was a really good message that, and my kids know that song and they're like, oh, I wish she sang Pearl. But it was a great concert overall. I thought it was a really awesome moment. She gave love to all the mamas in the crowd because it was definitely a mom-daughter show. Lots of moms with their daughters of all ages.
Like 90% moms with the daughters? Or
no, I feel like there were a lot of fun groups
dads
too.
With daughters? Or
I saw some dads, but I saw like real fun guy-girl groups. My gays did not disappoint. The costumes were on point for everybody.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my God.
My daughter dressed up.
It was so fun. My girls dressed up, too.
What'd
they had lighted tutus and stuff.
Yeah,
What'd your daughter wear? Because I didn't see her last night.
Like a leopard top.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bottom was all those flowers or whatever. Almost like a hula skirt, but long leaves.
Okay,
That's
because
cute.
one of her concert shirts,
I'm like,
she
what the
looks
hell
like
is
a
this?
hula
I'm like,
girl.
what do you wear?
If they're having
One of her
fun.
concert shirts is a hula girl.
I was like, I need to see a picture
Yeah,
of this.
I don't know if I have
But
one.
everybody was dressed up.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
super
like,
cute.
You're gonna go to eat and wear that? She's like, I don't
Right.
care.
Why
I'm having
not?
fun.
What did you wear?
I just wore like a colorful top with some jeans,
Okay.
and my girls had tutus that had LED lights in them.
Oh my gosh.
And one was hot and one was cold for the hot and cold.
That's funny.
And they had
That's cute.
red glasses, blue glasses. They just like that themes
Yeah.
like that. And my niece Evie was just wearing blue because she was like, I'm just going to wear blue because the blue wig from California Girls.
Oh, fun.
What's that candy, guys, that's like in the 40s that nobody likes, but you see it sometimes in those random bags. It's those dots on the white paper. It's those colorful just dots.
Oh,
They're
you
just
peel them
dots.
off and
Literally
eat them.
dots.
Yeah.
I think they're called dots.
Yeah, well,
No,
dots I
dots
feel
are
like
the
are gummy
gumdrops.
ones,
Oh,
gumdrops.
I was thinking.
But they're like, you know what I'm talking
I
about,
know
right?
exactly what you're
Nobody
talking
wants
about.
that candy.
No.
No.
But there was a mom
They're
there with her
fun.
little girl. Her little girl must have been like 6. She was the cutest. She had a blue wig on, and she was dressed as that dot candy.
Aw.
She was wearing a white top, like a white dress. It was like
Cute.
a one block dress, and she had balloons for the dots. I mean, just so much good.
Yeah.
The gays brought it.
Candy buttons.
The moms and daughters
or
brought
candy
it.
dots.
Yeah, it was a good
Or
show.
POX. Pox?
And did you
Pops?
go?
That's what they're
I'm sorry. Did you say you went to China Garden beforehand?
Oh my gosh, yes, thank you for reminding me to give Carol a shout out. For those that don't know, China Garden is one of the oldest restaurants in the city for Asian food, and it's right there across from the garage for Toyota Center, so it's prime parking time, friends.
Yes.
So you can park there, and you can eat great dinner, and you can go to the show. So that's like always our thing, I feel like, on our show. Like,
Absolutely, and because I think we started going because we heard that Madonna's roadies or any concert's roadies will eat there, and they'll tell you exactly what time the show
Yes.
starts and what time it stops.
You get the tea. That's
So,
how
yeah,
I
you
knew.
get the tea.
Kevin, you're not lying, because that's how I found out from one of the Toyota Center people in there that was what part of the tour. They were eating dinner. It was at 8:30.
What were you
She
saying?
didn't hit the stage
sir?
till 8:30. I was like, nice.
Yeah, we can stay here and drink cheaper drinks.
Oh my God,
and
yes.
have some more snacks.
Yeah, but you can't see Rebecca Black.
Well, you
yeah.
could. You can still go. China Garden's
And
open
her
early.
one hit.
What would you say is their signature dish? Like something really
lemon
good.
chicken.
Oh, lemon chicken, yes. But I'm obsessed with the egg rolls, and I'm obsessed with the
they the
pan
fried
fried
kind?
pot stickers, extra crispy.
No.
Pan fried
Like
pot
pan
stickers,
fried.
extra crispy. Deliciousness. Carol, God bless you. You have run that place, and your dear mama who's departed, and your daddy who came here from another country so he could have the American dream. She's just like my family.
And now the
That's why we
basketball
vibe
season's
so
over,
well.
so make sure you go support them.
Exactly right, because I was mad about that when the playoffs ended for the Rockets. The extra business for her ended.
Yeah.
But I asked her how she's doing. There's a hotel right next door now.
Perfect.
So that helps her out a lot. So anyway, China Garden, we're giving them some love. Support local small business. Thank you, Carol, for all your Roula and Ryan show with Eric Love. She loves our whole show. All right. If you missed what happened on Roses today, my friends, it got really tense with the family dynamics. And I opened the phone lines to you on the listener line to just get ready to leave your messages there, because I'm sure we'll have a boatload about when you should listen to your family about a bad toxic relationship and when you should not. Roses next on the Roula and Ryan show with Eric.